Hi guys, I have to record this video because my main video was recorded several hours before the invasion. Unfortunately, it happens, and that's why just use my video with a grain of salt. And I'm really upset about this situation, but it is what it is. So stay cautious and be safe. What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on PLTR ticker. And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you that Palantir for now is one of the strongest tickers on the market. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Moomoo valued up to $7,000, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account and deposit as little as $1. This is guaranteed free money. Full details you can see on the screen right now. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here, at this point, when we hit the range of about $11.23, and I've told you on one of my previous videos that we had this bearish channel, and this channel usually breaks to the downside, and I also had some thoughts about the ending wave in the C wave retracement, and I've told you that we have to complete at least one more small leg to the downside, and for now we have this movement, and I think we might have on a smaller scale we might have another consolidation phase right here, and from this range we have more chances to go higher, and I will show you from the technical standpoint why I think so. But for now let me show you why we have this massive sell-off. And definitely we have the ARK fund that almost 100% closed its position. Their average price was from $21.2 to $24.73, and definitely they lost a lot of money with this sell-off on the price points of less than $12. So why did they sell this stock? Definitely nobody knows what was the real reason, but I think the main reason is outflow of the capital. And let me show you the ARKK fund price action. And let me switch to daily time frame. So as you can see, during the pandemic, the ARKK fund went for more than 380%. And from its all-time high, it already lost about 62%. As you can see, for now we hit the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level with this asset, and a lot of investors who gave their money into ARK fund, they started to withdraw this money. And let me show you right here on Bloomberg.com we have this article, and it says CATHIE would outflows grow as diehard funds face biggest test. And main bullets are following. ARK funds are tumbling in 2022 as rising yields hammer tech. Flagship ETF sees biggest outflow since March in latest data. And this article was published in mid of January 2022. And let me quote you this. Investors pulled $352 million from Wood's flagship ARK Innovation ETF, ticker ARKK, on Wednesday, according to data compiled by Bloomberg. That was the biggest outflow since March. And let me show you recent information. On benzinga.com we have this article that was published at the end of January, and let me quote you this. Investors have also pulled a net $1.4 billion from ARK funds over the last month, the most redemptions of any US ETF issuer. ARK funds have experienced more than $8 billion in net outflows over the last 6 months, more than any other ETF managers over the same period. And definitely they should pay their bills, and that's why we have the sell-off on Palantir. But you might wonder, why Palantir and not other stocks? And this is the real mystery. Nobody knows why Palantir, and definitely from the fundamental standpoint, I covered it in my previous video that this company has very good earnings report and all of the numbers are improving. And yes, they have some decrease in its government contracts growth, but definitely this company should be focused on the commercial contracts than the government contracts, and that's why we have this decrease in growth rates. But all in all, we also have some major bearish pressure, and it is the tensions on Russia-Ukraine border, and unfortunately we can see some escalation of this conflict. And that's why all of the indexes are in red. As you can see, S&P 500 lost 1.84%, Dow Jones lost about 1.38%, Nasdaq lost about 2.57%, and Russell 2000 lost about 1.82%. Only crude oil and gold had some increase in its price by 0.75% and 0.16%. And overall, let me show you that all of the stocks from S&P 500 are in red, and only energy stocks are in green. Definitely, this is the catalyst for the entire market. On top of this information, we have the most recent information directly related to Palantir. And right here on February 22nd, we have this article that is titled Palantir Technologies wins 5.3 million contract from US CDC. And let me quote you this. Palantir Technologies is selected by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention for expanding its role as a trusted technology partner in the federal COVID-19 response by supporting key distribution and supply chain efforts. The contract, worth $5.3 million, was awarded to Palantir for 6 months. The Department of Health and Human Services selected Palantir in mid-2020 to power Tiberius, the platform originally configured to support vaccine distribution. And it is only one of their contracts, and definitely they won't disclose all of them because of NDA and because of their policy. But I have to say that we will see more and more these type of contracts in the future, and definitely from the fundamental standpoint it will only improve the position of Palantir. And that's why I think for now we have very good levels where we can add our investment position with Palantir. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first of all, let's switch to Palantir itself, and let me show you that I have a list of stocks, and right here on the first place we have the Palantir that lost less than 0.5%, and all other stocks lost more than this number, except Virgin Galactics, but it had a long way down from its all-time high, and definitely it might be a partial technical bounce, but I don't want to compare it with the Virgin Galactics. Let's compare Palantir with other stocks. SoFi lost 4.2%, Alibaba lost 2.8%, NIO lost more than 6%, Tesla 7%, Lucid 6%. Even Meta platforms and Google lost more than 1.8% and 1.4% respectively. So that's why Palantir, despite of bad news from ARK funds, lost not more than 0.5% during last session. And I don't want to say that we hit the bottom. Nobody knows about this, but I have to say that from the fundamental standpoint and from the technical standpoint as well, we are extremely attractive. Let me show you right here on the indicators that on daily time frame we have some kind of bullish divergence, and definitely we might see some lower price action that will be reflected on RSI as well. But most likely, even if we will go lower from the price action, we will form a bullish divergence, and this bullish divergence should be a trend reversal. On top of that, if we switch to weekly time frame, right here, as you can see, RSI is extremely low at 22, let me show it you right here, 22.77 points, and it is the all-time low on this price chart from the very beginning of its movement. And definitely this RSI should be unloaded, and this process should lead to much higher price action from our current ranges. And that's why I think you still have very good chances to add your investment position with Palantir. But from the swing trader standpoint, I don't encourage you to enter any position because we don't have enough confirmation of new uptrend. That's why if you add your position as an investor, be prepared for lower price action and just ladder your buys down no matter what. But if you want to enter your swing trade position, wait for the confirmation of new trend, and then you can add to your position in order to catch some swing trade movements. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!